What's up, bod members? Autumn here. I've got a fun Q&A for you today. We are talking 21-day fix, fitness, and nutrition. So let's jump right in. First question, somebody is asking, do you use or avoid the scale? I use the scale, but very rarely. I'm not big on getting on the scale. I definitely do not get on it every day. I probably don't even get on it every week. It's more like a maybe once a month thing where I just check to make sure I'm in the range where I should be. If I see I'm creeping up really high, obviously I gotta dial it in a little bit. Sometimes I see that my number's dropping a little low and I realize I gotta up my food. But yeah, for the most part, I'm not huge about the scale, maybe once a month. Let's see, next question. What is your favorite recipe from Fixate? Ooh, probably my grandma's sauce and meatballs. I love, obviously, all of the recipes that are in there, but my grandma's sauce and meatballs has a very special place in my heart. I grew up in the kitchen with my dad and my grandma and my siblings cooking, so anytime I make that one, it smells like childhood, so I love that one. Let's see, what else do we have? What's your inspiration for creating Fixate? I think the biggest inspiration actually was coming from all of you. Everybody doing 21-day fix and staying on it for multiple rounds at a time, and looking for new recipes and wanting to know how to combine ingredients and what that all equated to container-wise. I really wanted to make sure I was giving you all of the tools that you had to stay on track. So that was a huge thing for me for creating Fixate. And then the other one is, like I've said, my family cooked all the time. My dad owned restaurants, Italian restaurants, when I was growing up. My grandma always cooked. So it was a little bit of getting to pay homage to my family and how I grew up. But those are the biggest inspirations for Fixate. What's your son's favorite recipe from Fixate? Ooh. Probably the brownies, if I'm being honest. He absolutely loves the chickpea brownies. He does not know that there's chickpeas in there that make it up, but he loves them, and I don't feel bad about him eating it. So that is a great one for us. But in terms of the actual meals, he really likes the chicken and waffles, so that's a great one too for him. What else do we have? Which recipes from Fixate are best to make ahead and or freeze? Oh my gosh, almost all of them you can make ahead, and a ton of them you could freeze. It would take me forever to list it all. I would need the book in front of me. But I'll make several of the salad dressings and put them in different salad dressing containers, keep them in my refrigerator. I usually make a few of the different dinners throughout the week so that I have them and I just use them. Grandma's sauce and meatballs are great for freezing. Like I said, I like to make the chicken and waffles, and I'll keep the chicken that I've made in the refrigerator, but sometimes since it makes such a large batch of waffles, I'll freeze quite a few of those so that Dom and I can have them throughout the week or even throughout a month because I pull them out of the freezer. But almost all of the recipes, I think all of the recipes really, you can make ahead and at least eat for another day or two. So have fun with it, and definitely freeze some when you can and put the other ones in the refrigerator and enjoy it. Do you plan to come out with another cookbook? I'll never tell. When we're in development on things or thinking about things or talking about things, obviously we don't really release that information. I would love to be able to put out another cookbook, and we'll see what happens. Would you ever consider a cooking show? Yeah, I would love it. Is somebody offering me one? I would love to do one actually with my older brother Bobby, who helps me with a lot of the recipes. He did about 10 or 15 of the recipes in Fixate. He's an amazing chef, lives in New York, but he did a couple of live cooking segments with me that I put on my website on autumncalabrese.com, and it was a blast. So cooking show would always be fun. Let's see, do you stop eating after a certain time of day? After dinner. I usually eat dinner by 7 o'clock, and then I try not to really snack or eat after that. But if I'm hungry at night after dinner, I will eat something, usually though just veggies, maybe fruit, because I try to make sure I'm done with all of my carbohydrates by like 5 o'clock at the latest. But if I am hungry, I eat because I know my body needs it. That looks like it is it for our questions on 21-day fix. I hope I answered yours. If you have other ones, please submit them and I'll get to them next time. Bye.